Some heroes are born. Some heroes are made. These heroes are on commission. Welcome to No Experience Necessary.
It's been a couple of weeks since we last played. A bit longer than that, but I think we've got a month now. To bring everyone back to where we were, you have come back from the Lost Quarry, where all the monodrones and, modrons rather, were, and you had escaped from an invading army. There is a portal to the place where they're all coming from, Mechanus. So you guys found a portal to Mechanus, ran like a bunch of scared little bunnies.
Yes, we did.
I am not sad about that.
I'm a level 1 cleric.
Thea had lost her teleportation heads-up slab, which you're going to be penalized for after this is all said and done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it turned into a monodrone as you tried to blink out of the catacombs. So instead, you guys put it out of the quarry to a huge army of different modrons. From there, you guys blinked and went and told your entire story. Well, Theodore told the entire story. Thea and Cavo just fucked off for some reason.
I was getting food.
Yes. So Theodore talked to Irontooth, who was your main point of contact at the mission control, and he had you guys gathered up and taken to the Armory, which is the actual Armory, not the Artificer this time, where you met Jose the Jalapeno, because he allegedly brings the heat. And that is where you guys left off. Do you have any questions that you would like answered from that before we get into the game again?
Did I find good food?
You found a bowl of slop that they serve to the recruits.
Slop.
I love that.
Okay.
Does it have meat in it?
It has some unidentified gray bits that have the consistency of meat.
Tofu. It's tofu.
My character was living in the wilds for a long time, so...
So anything that's sort of cooked is fine?
Pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, she got pretty used to, like, raw rabbits and stuff, but yeah, cooked is a bonus.
Okay. Anything else? Because, like, this is...
Do we get paid for any of this?
Your mission's not over yet.
Well, alright then. I should probably get back to that, huh?
I think we have to go back.
Oh, alright then. Let's do this. I'm on board. Do we get meat after?
I can't guarantee anything.
Oh.
Tofu.
Who can guarantee?
Probably someone in charge.
Alright, let's go talk to them.
Alright. So, well, you're standing in the Armory now, and walking deeper and deeper into the Armory, you are seeing more and more giant crates that are cataloged and put into shelves, much like the end scene of Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. They're just heavy wooden boxes that are marked and slid into the storage units so that they can be kept track of. Jose is walking you deeper and deeper into this and making notes of the boxes that he's passing as you all hurriedly explain the various things that you had seen. So, for example, Theodore would say every other door in this massive cavern was locked and trapped, and Jose would walk over to another box, make a note of it, and then continue down. And then Cava would say that the monodrones repair anything broken, and he would make another note at another box and continue on down.
Oh, every time we kill one, they get, like, a bigger, nastier one comes up.
He makes a note of that and marks another box down and walks further. Anything else you guys want to kick in that you might want, you know?
Oh, magic is bad. It makes things go wonky.
Magic is bad. He
Yeah.
makes a note on that as well, as he found every time you guys cast a spell that wasn't on one of your wands, a random effect would take
Oh yeah, we
place.
mentioned that the wands are okay.
Okay, he makes another
And I
note.
want another.
He makes
There-
another note. And
There are
continues
some that
walking.
seem to cause no harm, and then there's ones that are kind of killer instinct on the
Spells or...
monodrones.
Oh, the monodrones?
Yeah.
Okay, he makes another one, makes another note, walks down. And you continue in this fashion as he's narrowing down what sort of tools you're going to need until you mention the portal that you found. And he stops, very, very briskly runs across the storage area to a small, what looks like a chest of drawers, runs over to it, goes through the numbers listed in it, and marks one down. Finally turns to you and says, was there anything else?
Are you missing anything, guys? The ass in the fire.
I'm gonna want more rope.
Oh yeah, there was those pits or something.
Is there something?
Oh no, the spike pit. Yeah. Didn't need rope really. I don't know.
Jose sort of rolls his eyes and just goes, I don't think you're gonna need that. Not the way that I'm gonna be setting you guys
Can
up.
I get
so
a
don't
really
worry
big
about it."
axe, like a gigantic axe?
Sure.
Yes.
We'll give you a gigantic axe.
Sweet.
He writes one more note and hands it over to Theodore. It's like, these are the people that you're going to get. The three of you guys are going to go in to lead these guys to the portal you found, the other places that we think you might need to be. We'll all meet back at the R&D building here, and we'll have you outfitted. And this is of the utmost urgency, so go. Off you.
All right.
Where are we going? Sorry, I'm just gonna follow.
The R&D building.
Right.
So
Are we
you...
not getting a break?
No, you're still in the middle of your mission. So, on the note, you see you were given 3 names to go find. You were told to go find a Mr. Krakothus. You are meant to go find a Ms. Nemia Tormentcopter. And you are meant to go find a Gypcast Inglib Malagry.
Well, we met Krakow once before, so...
And you've also met Gypcast. He was the one who was training you. He's the wizard.
Oh yeah, but he's forgetful.
Okay. Forgettable, you mean?
That's what I meant. Of course.
Alright.
Let's go find that big-ass Dragonborn.
So, as you leave the armory and head down the streets have now become a lot more packed with more seasoned recruits and other soldier types and wizards and everyone running around to do their job. It's bustling a lot more than you've ever seen the AAA headquarters before. But as you head further into our R&D area, you'll stop and ask if they know where any of these people are, and you're directed to find them in the training for armed combat and at the Artificer and at the briefing room.
All right. I wonder what all these people are doing here.
I mean, it does seem a lot busier. Like, stupid busy. Like, shit's going down busy.
Well, shit is going down. You just told them of an army that's invading, so yeah.
Well, I'm glad they're not sending us back alone, I guess.
And they appreciate what I just sensed as an emergency sort of situation with that whole bot business down there.
Yeah.
Is it not creepy how quickly everything escalated and how quickly they were able to bring all these people here
It's like they were waiting for us to be.
to go through this experience?
You guys are so freaking paranoid.
Yep.
Alright, so what do you guys do? You have to...
Let's go find these people.
Yeah, we find Krakow.
Okay,
Okay.
so you head down to training for armed combat because that seemed logical to you.
Oh my goodness, Krakow! Oh, it's my hero. Krakow is my personal hero.
So as you enter the training for armed combat, Krakow is like cross-training. He's got a big hammer and a big anvil, and he's just slamming the anvil over and over with his big old fuck-off hammer.
I'm just
I
gonna
hate that
stand
in
and stare
so
at
many
Noah.
ways. You never hit an anvil with a hammer.
It's not... Okay, you have to talk to him to find out what he's actually doing, though.
Krako, what are you doing? You never hit an anvil with a hammer.
Well, you don't hit an anvil with a hammer, but clearly I am. What can I do for you guys?
Well, we were told to find you.
Why?
There's an army.
We saw some shit.
Cute little things.
Portals and stuff.
Portals and
A lot
stuff.
of things need to be broken.
Yeah.
He turns around and continues to hit the anvil with a hammer until a massive shattering noise as he breaks the anvil. That is why I was hitting this anvil with a hammer.
What's your anger? What's your deal?
My anger is that I've been spending the last 50 years building this place, and then these new recruits run up to me and tell me I'm not allowed to hit anvils with hammers. I'm very tired. This was not what I was intending. I'm a captain, for crying out loud.
But you know you use the anvil to shape things, right?
No, look, this is a magical hammer. I don't have time to explain.
Is it a magical anvil?
No, it was a regular anvil. I was
Do you know how
testing the
much those
magic-
things cost?
Oh my god.
I still love you, Mr. Cracklethies. Don't worry.
So
If
Krakow,
your nose gets any further up his ass.
so Krakow
quiet.
walks
He's
over and
amazing.
takes the paper from Theodore, looks over it briefly, and goes, "All right, I'll meet you at our R&D." And he sheaths the hammer that he was using in a satin bag covering the head of the hammer, and places it delicately on a rack of magical martial weapons.
Because that makes sense.
It's a magic hammer.
You were just hitting it
He-
against an anvil.
He leaves and no longer has any interest in you guys.
Mr. Theus, come back! You guys are jerks.
So you have 2 more people to go collect.
Your nose is brown.
Yes, my skin is brown. Why? I don't. What do you mean?
Your nose is very brown.
I am brown by now. That's my natural.
Okay, let's go
brown
find
side.
that wizard
Why-
dude.
So you're right next to the Artificers, so you could go there next.
Alright, let's go to the Artificer first then.
Okay. So going over where Jake Jones is, and he's your favorite guy because he was the one who gave you all of the items that you had, and immediately looks at you and goes, "Athea, you destroyed your tablet." I'm
About
not
the
mad.
tablet.
I'm just disappointed.
In fairness, she didn't do it. The little cute things, I think, did it.
The cute killer things did it.
Yeah, it became one of the cute killer things, and then I believe we killed it after that. Did we kill it?
Yeah, I believe we did.
Okay. Well.
So, I think I might have been the one who smashed it.
There was killing involved.
Oh my god.
Killing,
Okay.
not blood, because the bots.
Also, apparently my nose is brown. Is there, do you see anything? These guys aren't really...
Your skin is brown. What
I know.
Okay.
What?
You know what? What do you guys want? Please. What do you guys want?
Well, I
I
want
want-
this important piece of paper, and also I would like some proper armor.
You want some proper? God damn it! You guys are so complaining.
Can
Okay.
I have a really, really big axe?
You're not. You're getting some stuff later. Just.
Oh.
Can you? Okay. All right. Nemia, I'll go get her. She's in the back, and he disappears and reappears shortly with a uncloaked, unglamored Nemia. She is a tiefling, and this is the first time in recent memory that you have seen a tiefling. There doesn't seem to be a lot that work for the AAA. For those of you longtime listeners know that Nemia was always cloaked in a glamour. And that's some little trivia for you guys there.
Well, hello, Namia. Nice horns. Wanna fuck?
I don't know how to respond to that. No. Thank you.
You guys gotta try.
Do they, though?
No, but I do. Well, I probably don't, but
So,
I did anyways.
what are we doing?
I think we're gonna go kill an army of robot things.
And I was promised a really big axe.
Okay, that's not really my department, but
Oh.
I do like blowing up armies. That was kind of my thing back in the day.
Yeah.
I will meet you guys we'll meet you guys at R&D. And she
To the R&D, I
quickly
guess.
turns and goes back into the back of the Artificer.
Off to R&D.
Okay then.
You guys still need to pick up Jipcast.
Oh,
Jipcast,
Jipcast.
yes.
I
Where's
was
Jipcast?
assuming he'd be at R&D.
You were told that he's at briefing room.
We've already forgotten.
It's all written on a piece of paper for you guys.
We were just caught up in our intergroup workings and such, so...
Sure.
Does anybody
Wizard
have
man.
a piece of paper that we wrote the thing on? Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
We shall find the wizard man.
All right, let's go find the wizard man.
Alright, walking down the street, Jipcast is already walking towards R&D. And as you guys are walking, he grabs your arms and leads you to R&D. There, that solves that problem.
Oh, hello then.
Yes, sorry
hey,
about
Jipcast,
that.
how's it going?
Hey, not awesome right now. We're not. We're at kind of a red alert. You might notice all these people running around about.
Isn't this what we signed up for? Isn't this exciting? Do I get a big
Can we have a discussion about permissions? You know, you just kind of grab the arm and decide it?
Sorry, commanding officer sort of situation. I'll get your permission to touch you on the arm later, but. We also have to, go fight a war now. So let's go. So he
Fire, 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 fire.
leads you into R&D where they are handing out potions. You each get a health potion, a minor cure wounds potions. So each of you get one of those. And as for the weapons you all receive, now they are pushing in large crates that Jose has provided you from the Armory, and they are beginning to brief you on what is going to happen here. Now, Jipcast says, you will all need to direct us to where we need to go. None of us have seen the interiors of these catacombs yet. We are able to provide the maps because they were the maps that we had on record. We didn't realize that it was going to be this sort of thing, but we do know that there are 3 keys to us surviving this. You're going to be split up and paired off with myself or Nemia or Krakow in order to complete this mission. Now, one of you will accompany me to closing the portal. One of you will accompany Nemia to shut down the mind behind opening the portal, and the other one will go with Krakow
Ooh, me, pick me.
to fight the army. Okay.
Are you
guys
at least the least bit obvious?
You guys discuss amongst yourself who you think is going to be best suited to navigate these mazes. I understand that you've already found the portal, so whoever is best to go close the portal, who remembers the paths there the best, whoever feels they're the best prepared to find where the mastermind is here. I understand you guys came back a little prematurely.
I
And,
beg to differ on that, but carry on.
whoever feels best equipped to fight an army in the thousands of robots.
Can I?
I'm gonna go with Krakow.
Can
I'm
I
gonna go with Krakow.
bring up something?
Sure.
While we're out of all of this stuff, those bots could have potentially been fixing everything, which is basically starting from square one.
Which is why time is of the essence right now.
I don't think we did a lot of damage. There was thousands outside. We killed like 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like it's all.
Other than the traps, which I made very detailed notes
Okay,
on every single trap.
won't be necessary as Jipcast turns around and Jose hands him a small, slender box that you recognized from the chest of drawers that he pulled out. He opens up that box and hands to you what looks like a skeleton key, Theodore.
Ooh.
Now this is...
Where was this before?
Well, this is in the Armory. It is a super powerful relic that we don't just hand out to new recruits. But this is a very specific circumstance. Theodore, this is the key of closed doors. It can be used to disarm any trap or open any locked door. So I feel if you have kept detailed notes of where all the traps are, it's probably going to come in handy. So are you planning on going to find the mastermind here, or do you think...
I'm assuming the mastermind is going to be a battle, and I'm not one for battles. I'm more of a healer / maybe a little bit of arcana stuff.
Okay.
So I think closing a portal with the help of perhaps a wizard would be cool.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will also give you this. And he gives you a portable hole.
Ooh, I love portable holes.
All right.
It's your favorite thing?
Yes, it's one of those pocket masturbators.
Oh my goodness! I was just
Anyways.
like, it was one. I just felt like it's one of those.
Yeah, so this is a last resort type thing because it'll be very dangerous to do it this way, but if we can't close a portal, we can put a portal in a portable hole and cause both to collapse. So that is a final resort type plan, but you'll be accompanying Nemia, and Nemia will be able to cast some less implosive magic, I'm sure.
Good.
So you're doing the portal. I assume that Kava here wants to fight an army with her boyfriend. I don't know what.
Really? You think he might be my boyfriend?
I doubt it.
Oh, so the person she stalks
Okay.
would be more.
Well,
What stocks? I just help him carry stuff.
I feel that any other
No worries
decision.
at any other time.
I feel like any other decision will result in more talking, and that is time we don't have. So that leaves Thea. You will accompany me, and we will track down the kingpin here.
Oh.
And
gee.
for that,
Do you appreciate the use of fire?
I appreciate its application, but as long as it's not around me, you'll need this. He hands you a helm of telepathy. I assume that whoever's controlling a legion of robots has to exert some level of control over them. This will have to be a battle of the mind, if nothing else. So I hopefully you've been doing your readings.
Do I get a new tablet? Because this may be.
We have to
incredibly-
manufacture one. It'll take some time, but
So that's a no for right now.
you'll be with me, and I'll get you out of there once we need to.
Okay.
Finally, I know that you are interested in a very big axe. Unfortunately, it's just the axe that you were provided with previously.
Oh, I already threw that one out. I mean, gave it back to somebody. What was it again? I erased it.
Why would you do? Could you go get her another great axe, please? But also here, Jipcast gingerly takes out a ornate talisman. It looks like a demon with curled horns, ram horn style things, and a large, permanently screaming mouth.
Ooh, fancy.
Yes.
Bring out all the fine china.
He also takes out a 2-foot diameter black sphere. Now,
Okay.
hopefully, this is all that we need, but we do have troops on the ready to all march as well. But this is a sphere of annihilation. Now, it takes a lot of concentration, but with this talisman that I've provided you, this talisman of the seer, you should be able to control it without much difficulty.
Okay, what does it do?
It is basically a black hole that you drive around the battlefield and destroy anything it comes into contact with. Please keep it as far away from our friends as possible. Aim it only at the androids, please.
I'm questioning your decision.
It was your decisions, okay? What, do you want her to do a battle of will against the mastermind of all of this? Or would you rather she be trusted with a portable hole to collapse a portal?
See, these options aren't sounding
Luckily, she will be paired with Krakow, and Krakow is a very good
fairly
commander.
sensible.
Yes, well,
From what I've met, I mean, you're asking a lot of trust here for people I hardly know.
What?
these are your commanding officers. What are you talking about? What is wrong? What happened on your mission?
Look at my character.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
My great axe is at +1.
It is a +1 grade. All right. Now, you have your potions, you have your missions, you have your items. You still have a couple charges on your wands, unless you threw those out too.
Wand of Thunderbolt, was it?
Oh my god.
How many times did you use it?
It had 7 charges left.
Yeah, well, no, that's impossible because it starts with 7 charges and you used it twice.
Oh, so I have
that's 5 charges left.
It was Wand of Thunderbolt?
That's right.
Okay.
Because you had a Wand of Magic Missiles, which I believe you used twice as well.
I have
And
Wand
you-
of Fireballs. I have 4 left.
Okay.
Because fire.
Alright.
And it gets those charges back every day, right?
Right, but it hasn't been a full 24 hours yet. It's at dawn. Any other questions before we go ahead? I don't have to really say this, but we can't allow for an army to march on the world being clear-cut by beings of pure logic whose, the fact that they entered the common realm is incredibly illogical, so
Alright,
that's a problem.
I have a couple of questions.
Okay.
Our entrance back into the mine.
There's only
Because-
one in and out.
But where we teleported out was the very entrance. But our first teleport in was into the center of town,
And that's where we have to start.
and there's an army between.
Which is why you guys are armed so well. And why you are traveling with myself, a very
Alright,
competent
so we have
caster,
to
and a
cut
warlord.
through the
Alright,
army
let's do
before
this.
even getting in.
Yes.
Alright.
I want you to be excited. But I also need it.
Alright.
Focus, right?
Focused.
Yeah.
Focused, excited. Rawr.
Krakow and Nemia walk in. They are fully armored and armed.
Oh, hi, Krakow. How's it going?
Yes, hello.
Can I carry anything for you?
I'm pretty sure he's, taken.
Yes, let's continue, please. I'm saving myself for divorce. So, alright. When we go through the gate, it is no doubt we are going to enter into a combat field. So, try to spare the civilians. Try to eliminate the combatants. Don't destroy the world. And don't embarrass me. Let's go.
All right then, but no pressure, hey?
No pressure whatsoever.
And no promises.
Okay. So you guys
jeez.
enter the portal again.
No horse. Still? My goodness, you people are cheap. Anyways.
Anyways, the
You gotta
You
spend
open
money
up.
to make money.
I guess, yeah.
it opens up, and there's no battle. Hello, it's Josh, your DM, and the guy doing all the editing, 'cause that's how this fucking works. So thanks for listening to another episode of No Experience Necessary. As always, you can check out our social media pages. We're at, myself at Tescud on Twitter, also Gemini_trans, Haley M. Garner, and the S Dragon, all on Twitter. You can also find scudsworth.com as a groups page on Facebook, so check us out there. Come be our friend. If you want to kick us a couple dollars, you can find us at Patreon. That's patreon.com/TEHSEUD. For any of the asset files, you can take a look at this episode's notes on scudsworth.com, where all of the more fiddly, detail-y bits are located on our websites. We're working on a bunch of new stuff, planning more podcast stuff coming out shortly, more videos released every Friday. If you're watching this on YouTube, you will see a new YouTube version every other Wednesday. Alternate for the podcast version. So if you're listening to the podcast version, it's on, well, today's the 24th, and if you're listening to the YouTube version, that must have been the 31st of January. So that's how that's going to be ordered. And, of course, we want to thank bensound.com as well as Incomputech for the music, the intro, the outro, and all the backing music. And we want to thank Wizards of the Coast. We're playing their game, Dungeons & Dragons version 5.0. And that's all for me, so if you could just rate, review, give us a like, give us a thumbs up, upvote, do all that good stuff. We sure do appreciate it. So, thank you.